Hello beach friends! Today we're going hunting, but it's not for shells or critters. We're going to do something a little different today. We're going to go look for shark's teeth. I'm going to show you the tools we used and exactly where we were when we went and found all our treasures on this particular day. Welcome to another SWF Beach Life video. If you like the beach and things beach related, I recommend you subscribe because I drop a new video every week. Someone recommended to me Caspersen Beach. That was the place to go to find shark's teeth in Venice, so that's what we did. There is lots of free parking. However, I do recommend to get there early because it does fill up a little bit later in the day. This particular area does have facilities. It has a restroom, it has outdoor showers, has a little water fountain, and they weren't messing around when they built these restrooms. This is elevated concrete and clearly hurricane proof. The area is rustic. You're not going to find hotels, you're not going to find condos. It's just you and the beach, which is quite lovely. There is a boardwalk that kind of helps you traverse from the parking lot over to the beach, and I will show you that a little bit more at the end of the video. And I love this sign telling you to enjoy the beach. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of this little thin strip. I will show you an overhead view at the end of the video. The tools we used were this sand flea scooper. We made this homemade sifting grate that is made from 1/4-inch wire, pool noodles, zip ties. My husband put that together, and I'm going to show you how much easier it is with that. And you're also going to want a little container to hold your treasures as you're in the water looking for these teeth, because the teeth can be quite small. So basically the process is you're going to take that sand flea scooper and then you're going to dump your goodies onto that grate. And then you're going to want to sift and sift, and we did a lot more scooping and sifting than we did actually finding. So this video is going to be a little different. Normally I walk, and as I'm finding things and picking them up, I'm identifying what we have and what we found, but it wasn't really possible this time because watching us just shift and dump for hours on end isn't all that much fun. So I'm going to cut this down and just give you the good stuff. Now, we did find shark's teeth. It was very exciting. This is the first tooth we found. And probably one of the bigger ones we found as well. We found all different species. I don't know what they are. I am definitely not an expert. We were really just going there to have some fun and to see what we could find. I would absolutely recommend that you use some sort of sifter. If you're on vacation and you're down here, maybe swing by Walmart or a dollar store and just pick up a colander, because it's really hard. That they're very tiny, and you're really going to want to spread out your scoop so you can kind of pick through there and find the teeth. Again, the ones that we were finding were kind of small, so it would have been very difficult if we didn't have that homemade sifter that my husband made. So we did manage to get some shells along with some of the teeth. And again, at the end of the video, I'm going to kind of show you all that good stuff. So we would dump, find something, flip that grate over, and just do it all over again. Now here's another view. I'm now up on the boardwalk, and if you see that dark area out in the water, those are a bunch of rocks, kind of like a jetty, and someone mentioned that there were fish out there. So I brought my snorkel mask and my underwater camera, so I figured I would go over and check that out. It was a little murky. I was disappointed. It looked beautiful from above, but once you kind of got over there toward those rocks, it was a lot murkier. So I hope you can kind of see. It's like, okay, I'll do some more quality snorkeling at some point. But for now, we're just going to take a look at this fine jetty over at Caspersen. There was a sheep's head fish flying around there. Well, not flying, swimming. You'll see some other bait fish, and it just, I don't know, it was kind of cool. I was hoping I'd see, I don't know, octopus or a starfish, but that's all right. There was still sea life, so that was still kind of exciting to be down there. And guys, there were tons of snook, tons and tons of snook. If I myself am not a fisherman, but I can imagine if you were a fisherman, seeing that would have made you a little crazy because there was no way to actually get them. You could try to fish, but they were all really staying close to those rocks. So the beach does fill up. I'm going to say it was probably about, I don't know, 40% of the people that were there were actually there looking for shark's teeth. Though that is one of the things that this beach is known for. So here's where we were. This is the parking lot, and you kind of traverse across the road over to the boardwalk, and then you have your access onto the beach. Now, when we zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see that it is a long strip. So it is plenty of room, but you might need to do a little bit of walking. I'm hoping to go back at some point and explore and see what else this area has to offer. This is all our goodies. We have a whole bunch of little stuff. Let's take a better look. Let me organize it a little bit. That's better. So I did find some scallops and calico clam. And this guy, that looks like a giant barnacle to me. I'm not really sure what it was, but I thought that was kind of neat. So we just kind of found some nice rocks, little baby moon snail. And then this one, that is a land snail. I don't know what that is. I found that in the parking lot. So I got to go shelling in the parking lot that time. We have some olives, some pieces, little baby limpet. Those are the tinies over there. And then here we have a bunch of sereths and augurs. We'll talk more about that in just a second. And that's the shark's teeth. Those are all the different teeth that we found. And then stuff that tricked us, and maybe it's a tooth, but I really think those are. Some kitten's paws. And then my husband couldn't wait. He made his own shark tooth necklace. And it's kind of cool because you made it out of something that you actually found. So I think that's kind of neat. Let's take another look at these guys. There's, I guess, a couple different, I am not an expert, but obviously there's a bunch of different types of teeth we have here. On the left here, this is a sereth. On the right is an augur. Someone had asked me to show you the difference. Where the sereth is a little more bumpy, it's got some variated colors going on. The augur is a little bit more smooth. Usually it's only one color. They are both cone-shaped, but once you've seen them enough times, you definitely can identify them. So this is again what they look like side by side, sereth on the left, augur on the right. And then I'm just going to show you another example. Again, here's a sereth on the left, augur on the right. And hopefully next time you encounter these, you'll be able to tell the difference. So thanks as always. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed my little video. We certainly had a good time hunting. If you have any questions, by all means, ask me. And I don't know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought.